I'm quite multifaceted person, I would say. So I guess this flat was very important for me. I would have different sort of feels to it, like in different corners. It can be quite feminine on one side. It can be quite masculine, like in the hallway, all black on the other side. I can relax on the sofa, kind of chill out, or I can sit at the bar stool and sort of listen to music and work from there. So all these different elements, even of style as well, kind of Baroque a bit, 70s, just represents who I am. I guess when you reach a certain age, you understand you're not just one or not just that. You just have so many different sides to you which you explore.
We are here today in southwest London with designer Anna Monich, touring her incredible studio flat. Hello Anna and welcome.
Hello, thanks for coming over. So I love designing bespoke joinery. This is something that I'm really passionate about, and I take my inspirations probably from classic English interiors and also Bauhaus, German functional school of interiors and design. So I kind of merged those two, and in order to create something really functional, plenty of storage, something that works. So bespoke joinery was very important for me for this flat because it's a small space and that's the only way to maximize sort of storage and so on. I had to be creative about the materials, and I developed this formula which I now use on quite a few projects as well, where instead of getting spray painted joinery, which can be quite pricey, I use Egger, which is Austrian prefabricated boards material for the cupboards, cupboard fronts, and the interior of the cabinets and shelving and so on. So kind of cuts the cost a little bit. In terms of piece of furniture, I guess this is my favorite corner because it represents me 100%. But my favorite piece is my 1970s desk, which has lucite sides and faux alligator top with little drawer. I love it so much.
There's so many different colors and shades, but it all kind of works really well together.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I was trying to have complementary colors and not be boring to have matchy because I like to work with color a lot. So there's definitely a storyline that kind of runs around the space, but it doesn't mean that it's one or two colors only. There are more that complement each other.
I once heard this interior designer say that if you just go out and pick a piece that you love, it will correspond with the other pieces that you love because, presumably it would sort of have the same feel.
I think it's important to have that collector's eye approach, which means you almost curate and collect pieces in your, create this personal collection of them. Loving the piece is really important. However, making it work, I think you need to use a few techniques and skills as well. The needlework was made by my grandma when she was 20 plus.
Wow.
And she passed away a few years ago, so I kept and restored this embroidery and framed it in this frame. Which was quite intuitive, my choice of the frame, and then in order to make it work in my space, I wanted to add more sort of classic but interesting elements, and these Baroque inspired sconces, I thought just add a bit of humor to it so it's not too serious, but at the same time have that Baroque element from the past, from the classicism. But yeah, this is a very dear piece to me. I grew up seeing this needlework at grandma's house, and it always reminds me of home and of my childhood. The lights are from 1970s again, like this desk. I'm actually a huge fan of 1970s design, American and Italian even French. These are Italian. Yeah, so kitchen, I have my mini fridge, I have my zip tap, which is like filtered water, boiling water, you know, like it's one small luxury I allow to myself. I have my bar area, a little hob, oven, and in the cupboards I have boiler, I have my even samples in the top cupboards. So a lot fits in that little kitchen, to be honest with you.
You've also got the little kind of living room space.
Yeah, it's my favorite time spent, to be honest. I put my music on, I browse magazines, and this usually happens like in the evening if I don't go out, which happens rare as well. I went to South Africa last year and absolutely fell in love, so I brought some pieces from there. And when I saw this African side table, cocktail table at the antique shop around the corner, I'm like, this is mine.
It was so incredible as well. I love it.
The bathroom actually is very small, it's tiny. But a few things, a few kind of techniques that I used for the walk-in shower, not to use shower tray, not to have divisions of the obvious divisions of the space and like enclosures, seamless glass panel between, so no kind of trims around or anything. Also symmetrical tiling, which my builder was not happy about at the time, but now he's really pleased with the end result. But it was tricky to do, but symmetrical tiling to the room, so it reads very easy. I think Londoners in general are very complex human beings of different backgrounds and so on. So I believe that a home of Londoner needs to have different sort of styles of furniture and pieces, yeah.